Everybody, thank you for tuning into the Comic Issues review of the new upcoming Green Lantern animated series on Cartoon Network. It's premiering this Friday, 11/11/11, and we just got the chance to review a pilot, the first 2 episodes, essentially the breakdown of what is coming into the Green Lantern animated universe. I'm Anthony Silva, along with my 2 good buddies,
Andrew,
Leland.
So what did everybody think of the pilot?
I was kind of surprised. It actually was better than I anticipated. I really liked the style of the animation. This was the first time it went CG from Warner Brothers DC Animated, so it was kind of different, but after a while it kind of grew on me, and it almost kind of reminded me of Clone Wars, actually.
A little bit. Leland?
I liked it, but it's Bruce Timm, so...
Bruce Timm, essentially the golden god of the DC animated universe, behind every DC animation so far since Batman animated series. Essentially can't go too wrong. I myself, leery about the CGI animation. I was worried it was going to look essentially too computer animated.
Mm-hmm.
But I was impressed too.
It didn't look like the JLA opening that they tried to do way back when it was kind of CG, where you had Superman like
real kind of stiff.
Yeah, this kind of felt a little flowy.
Yeah, they had a budget.
Obviously, the budget much higher this time around.
I mean, I like the animation. I would have preferred traditional, but I enjoyed it nevertheless. I thought it was solid. It's taking the show in a new direction. It's a different Green Lantern story that we've ever seen before. We'll see how that goes. But I liked it though. I mean, I'm still tuned in.
It was good. Definitely a very solid design to the CG animated work.
And white gloves.
Andrew's a big fan of the white gloves.
White gloves were needed, and they're back, and it's nice to see, because I swear to God, if he had like the black gloves or whatever, just no.
He was very disappointed when the Green Lantern movie came out and there was no white gloves.
Yeah, that kind of hurt inside.
Yeah, a little upset.
Really, the white gloves was all that you didn't like about the movie?
Well, no, there was plenty I didn't like about the movie.
That's what he didn't like before he even saw it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Then I saw it and was heartbroken in so many ways.
Yeah. The story essentially is going to take Hal Jordan and Kilowog, the 2 probably most recognizable characters of the Green Lantern universe, and putting them on kind of solo missions.
Mm-hmm. They were actually going to what they call the Frontiersland Land or whatever.
Essentially the very outskirts of the...
Frontierland.
Yeah, Tomorrowland.
Right next to Tomorrowland, next to Toontown.
I don't know. I think Kilowog's going to fit on any of the rides, personally.
There's no Chippendale Rescue Ranger roller coaster or whatever.
Now, was there anything that maybe didn't live up to the expectation that you had for the animated series?
For me, I was actually kind of impressed. I went into this expecting Brave and the Bold for maturity, and it wasn't Brave and the Bold. It was a little bit more mature. Death was present, which was something I was kind of impressed with, and kind of crossing my fingers for like far off hopes. But that's just because I want the Blackest Night in an animated movie.
Of course you do.
Oh God. Did it live up to your expectations?
It's about as on par as what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. I mean, I enjoyed what it was. I am looking forward to future episodes where I now know the plot and what changes and surprises they did. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with those. I want to see more characters.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
That's actually a disappointment.
The Red Lanterns
well.
the Red Lanterns look like they're the main antagonists for the series, and that will be interesting. But there's a lot of Green Lantern villains out there that have not been showcased before. And I mean Star Sapphire, Sinestro. I mean
a bigger cast in general.
A bigger cast.
I got the chance to meet with Bruce Timm this past Comic-Con, and we got to speak a little bit about the Green Lantern animated series. And one of the things that was brought up was the cast. How large would the cast be? The Green Lantern universe is so expansive, and there's so many characters. How much of that would we see? And unfortunately, it will relatively stay kind of small because of the expense of the CG animation, which is disappointing. And the Red Lanterns will definitely be the main antagonist for the first season. We won't see much of anybody else. Second season, well, they wouldn't really tell me too much.
Yeah, and I'm sure once they actually make money off of this, then they can kind of gauge where they
if
can
it's
go with it.
if it's successful, we could see some of the other spectrums of light.
Yeah, with the 2 episodes that we saw, I have to say I think this is going to be successful. I'm actually hoping that this is going to maybe wash away the sins of that first movie.
It does.
I think the sins are already gone.
Oh, really?
People have forgotten.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is no more.
It is fairly solid. I think this is definitely going to be a animated series that will bring kids into the Green Lantern universe. So overall, the Green Lantern animated series looks very promising. Mm-hmm. A lot of our initial fears have been quelled, and we're... You like that?
Yeah, I do like that. I thought that was pretty clever.
I wasn't on purpose.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
I'm not that clever.
No, I'm not that clever. All right, so thank you for tuning in to this video review, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, and subscribe right here onto YouTube for all our upcoming videos of interviews from the conventions that we go to, as well as all our video reviews here. So until next time, I'm Anthony Silva.
Andrew Klein.
Leland.
And we'll see you guys later.